Hello, my fellow gargoyles. Welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Trials and Tribulations. We're back in court.
Let's do this!
Alright, Mr. Grossberg there.
Yes, we have to manage without him for a while.
That's for sure.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
The next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Okay, here goes the friggin'. Ooh.
Oh, she's pretty!
I mean, Jesus Christ, hello.
What's wrong with everybody?
What's with this stiff silence all of a sudden?
Yeah, seriously, I don't understand that.
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job.
Sorry.
It's my job to doubt, to take one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate of glow complete sincerity.
I mean, where the fuck did the butterflies come in?
Who knows, man? Who knows? I can't believe he actually said that.
What's wrong with him?
Now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you'll be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
Jesus.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You are all so nice. I almost feel right at home. Not at all.
It was nothing.
If we may move on, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University.
Oh, God.
Well, what's wrong, man?
Literature.
And?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I don't follow. What's wrong, man?
Doki Doki Literature Club?
No. You're right.
Oh shit, even though they're not related, I get your point now.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up.
I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
Oh, Jesus.
The honor's all mine.
No, the honor's all mine.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings
All the points to the yard.
What the hell are you talking about? What milkshakes? She has nothing compared to you, miss.
You know, I'm not gonna interrupt that because it's true. She has nothing compared to her, for fuck's sake. I don't... Ugh. Okay, anyway.
Sir? Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say what is on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Freeney wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it.
Yes, I can see why you would say that.
She's going to be a tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
Okay. What did you witness, woman?
I had been planning to go back to Freeney's place after class was over. Feeney and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Nope.
That's when Finney noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and call the authorities.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant do anything wrong.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth. But I would never... That's more than enough. Witness, I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Teehee, you haven't changed a bit.
I'm sorry, what?
I guess they know each other.
Mia Fey. What's this? So you two are acquainted? Yes, we've met before. Once.
In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you, Madam Fey.
Oh, she knows her real title.
Madam? I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie.
Talking like that, you might as well be.
Yeah, no kidding. Press of the third statement.
You got it. Yeah, because that doesn't sound right at all.
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right? I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie. If I press her for no good reason, I know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now?
Show contradiction.
Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, alright? What? I would never...
Oh my god, the tears!
Great, fake the tears.
Miss Fey, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is it. She has no supporting...
Yeah, that's right, Mia. Show him who the boss is.
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's paw print was found on the Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. What? There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything you saw.
Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Oh boy.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Actually, I didn't see the moment, he pushed Dougie.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Alright, I'm back. How to make my freaking tea. There we go.
You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct? Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that? If you were really that close to... Why didn't you hear this noise as well? Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at the time. Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was just beginning to let up. but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a second, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case.
I mean, yeah, there was lightning.
Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now is not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
Oh! Yeah, way to go, girl. I must admit that thought had not occurred to me.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway?
He's an old man. I'm pretty sure he's not like Zook over here.
Hey, wait. I wouldn't think of anything to the Dyla girl. Maybe to Mia, though.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually an accidental?
Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty.
I'm heard that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day of that location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
These students, who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out the court the testimony. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 o'clock that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of a severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
The smallest bump?
Weird, but alright.
Wait, look at that. His cable broke some sort of impact at 2:55, but his death was 3.
Yeah, so that doesn't make sense at all.
No.
However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding to the case of the severed cable?
Your Honor?
Oh, shit.
I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Where was it that caused the cable to break?
That is a damn good question. I mean, I would. Because it broke right there.
Hey, wait a minute.
What's up, Zook?
Look at the time on that fucking watch.
Hey, wait a minute, yeah! It's past 3 o'clock.
Wait, the severed cable broke at 2:55.
And then somehow he died at 3:05.
Yeah, because electricity would gone through and break the watch and everything. So how... Jesus, that's just so weird. What would cause him? Oh, well, but yeah, he pushed him, so... I don't know.
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
I'm sorry, how?
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that? What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
Crap, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Apparently someone needs me for something. Jesus. Alright.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into that far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Oh, shit. Order! Order in the court!
Ah, the limitations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
It's true, the defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way...
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember.
What?
What the? Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge.
Oh my god.
She has them around her finger.
Yep.
Of course, alright. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors.
Alright, what you got this time?
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Well, that's a fucking lie.
The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Doug tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up and crashed him into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed your cross-examination.
Yeah, I call bullshit. Alright, let's see. Alright, this one. Listen a minute, I call bullshit. Oh, wait, I didn't mean halt. Fuck. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to do that.
Come on, man, get your shit together.
Alright. Present. I'm so sorry, I did not mean to do that. Anyway. Fuck. What am I? Anyway. So either this... You know what, I'm freaking sending that out because it makes no sense, because he actually died at 3:05.
That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Phoenix likes to take for his cold.
I'm drinking tea right now. Okay, that's a little too hot still.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time when the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and what is your point, Miss Fay?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p. Yeah!
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during the 10-minute interval?
Yeah, now we got her.
Yep.
The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Order! Order in the court!
This is nonsense. The real murderer.
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
Oh boy.
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. There was a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Fay, is the defense ready to indicate someone as the real killer?
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready.
Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Fay. Now then, Miss Fay, let's have it. Who is the real killer?
It's that goddamn woman.
It could have only been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
Oh boy.
Order! Order! Miss Fay? What?
Damn, you've been ignoring the judge.
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. How could you say something so mean, Madame Fay? I didn't do anything.
Miss Fay, this is very serious.
The fuck? Phoenix!
Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
You? What is it?
Please strike everything, the defense said just now from the record.
What the? Are you deaf?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Boy.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Ah! Achoo! Leave my Dolly alone!
What a fool.
A fool in love. That boy. About time you show up. Let me drink my tea real quick. He's gotten himself in way over his head.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
It seems I arrived just in the nick of time. I found a police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Oh, sweet. Cool.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Wait, what? She had a boyfriend?
Damn. Want me to hurt a piece of ass like that?
Shut the fuck up, dude. Let's see. Diego Armando. Okay, so he died. Suspect was Dahlia Hawthorne. Armando ingested poison. While interviewing the suspect regarding another case, traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Ooh, boy. Alright.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
But really, Your Honor, that is,
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. Well, that is, go right ahead.
Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Whoa, wait a minute, whoa.
What do you mean, you're sweet Dougie?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, boy.
I told you. Oh, my God. I told you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to friend him is ludicrous. This is all too much from poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally met. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? About what?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then, the court grants the defense requests.
Alright.
Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.
There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
Stop, Phoenix, just shut up.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you'll be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her! Okay, then. Alright. This one. Hold it!
The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeney was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If that has nothing to do with Miss Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Donna's side. I better tread carefully.
Keep pressing, baby.
Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevancy. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Very well, young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to the courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
That I don't want to believe. Or is the evidence? There you go. This says other way, bitch! Excuse me.
Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Oh boy. Oh, excuse me.
Order! 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 This is unbelievable. It's true then. The loveliest rose could...
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness. Oh my god. Winston Payne. Well,
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
Oh, excuse me.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I tied the two crimes together. Now I just gotta stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia. Oof! You really lit the fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Shut the fuck up with your hemorrhoids!
Jesus Christ, dude, you alright?
No, I'm sick of hearing about these stupid hemorrhoids.
Yeah. Alright, ugh.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons.
How would she know that?
Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get poison like that.
Oh boy, okay.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Yeah! What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing. Alright. I know exactly what to do. Not that, not that, not that, not that. Yeah, I want to know where to get poison like that. I sure do.
Where?
From her ex.
You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had an easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was this student at Ivy University. His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the couple could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then, it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You. No!
Order! 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 Could it be?
That's nothing but a basic accusation.
May I say something, Madame Fay? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something like that small. Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying that I threw the poison container away, I think you need to shove some kind of proof. Proof? She's got me good with that.
Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Fay.
Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
Police conducted a full body search on Dahlia and the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime scene.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in?
I mean, that's just cold.
Wait.
What's up?
Look.
What?
Does that look like a bottle?
Hold on, let me drink more tea. Oh man. Sorry, go ahead and try that again, Chubby.
Does that look like a bottle in the middle of that heart?
Oh my god, he's right. The tub looks like it could be screwed off.
Shit, you're fucking right. It is! That's fucking clever!
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was the witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Fay?
The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No!
Oh, shit.
Order! Order in the court!
Phoenix! On behalf of Dolly, I object.
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Oh, boy.
Madly in love. I haven't heard someone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
God damn! Jesus, that's harsh.
I mean, really, what the fuck?
Yeah, Phoenix is not a bad-looking guy. He just has a weird hairstyle, that's all. But, well, I guess she must be madly in love with me, too. Oh, denial.
Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it'd be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is...
because of that necklace, yeah.
Dahlia Hawthorne was not, and is not, madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
My necklace?
Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she's always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence for her crime. That's why she's absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her. And to think things worse from her,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she...
I don't believe you. No, that's a lie. Oh boy. Oh, what the hell? Hey, what the fuck? What happened? Mia, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
Thank goodness. Oh no!
What is it?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the one thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Ah, boy. Oh, Jesus.
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with that bottle necklace?
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just give back the necklace.
I ate it.
What? You ate it.
You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first. But yeah.
What the?
What?
What is he doing now?
Your Honor, you've gotta stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you ate may have some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overreacting imagination.
So it would seem.
No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you placed this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that is how it's for us on the prosecution side too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
Even after I prove so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial.
Mr. Wright.
I'm sorry, Miss Fay. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say?
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow. That girl, okay, well, they're doing all that again.
Oh boy.
Oh, God. Bad news. Yeah, let's just let it play out. Ugh. Oh. Stole the poison. Uh-oh. The same thing that happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. It can only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that.
Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Miss Fay, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. I'm afraid that's not the case, buddy.
So Dolly stole poison 8 months ago, too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony.
That was not even a testimony. You were just saying stuff.
There's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dolly Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone.
Miss Fay?
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Yeah, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore...
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia planning to kill?
She was planning to kill Phoenix.
There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Me?
That's kind of messed up.
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that things, it's true that
Wait, it's true that's how things worked out.
but let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how could that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Oh boy.
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to the incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of the attorney, in the basement of cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
Mm-hmm.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true.
Feeny, what a joke you are.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Oh no.
Great, the bitch face came out.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything?
Jesus, fuck you.
I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne.
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with a dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Jesus. Oh.
I can't let her get away with this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No!
Oh, Kayla-san. Hi, Kayla.
You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray.
My lord, this bitch.
Well, Miss Faye, could you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with the murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly.
Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that the very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Well then, Miss Fay, please present your evidence. Show this court if you will prove that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Shit. Wait a minute.
Yeah, right, that's right.
What's up?
He said his thing was good at lunchtime.
And he was having lunch with her.
It's that fucking Cold Killer X.
Take this! Oh! Way to go, team.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine?
Does a rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony.
But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping.
If you're hearing a lot of noise in the background, sorry, it's like really windy and it's shaking the fucking place.
Someone had accidentally run into the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and a cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, that is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it, in this case, Doug Swallow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, back to her again.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Maya Fey.
Huh? Oh! Oh, good.
Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Maya Fey?
Alright, it's time to kill this bitch.
That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours.
Why is she still smiling?
For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Why, yes?
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in the blue now. I wish you all the best.
I'm so confused.
I mean, why is she okay with this?
Yeah, like the other ones, they all fucking like break down and shit.
Phew. It's finally over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne, and I don't believe in one word that this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly any poison in here, right?
Well, you see, yes?
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
Yes. My hair, it's flying off, my beautiful hair. Nah.
How in the world does that work?
I have no idea. Okay then.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file the papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Yeah, bullshit.
Don't lie. Just admit you were wrong.
By the way, where Miss Faye?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne.
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my...
To my daughter? What the fuck?
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly.
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Well, there we go.
Alright, one case down, another one to go.
Fucking 3 more to go. Oh, man.
This court is adjourned.
This is gonna be a very long episode, huh?
Yo, there's gonna be a lot of these. Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like... What the... Shut the fuck about your hemorrhoids.
Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them?
Yes, thank you, before I start killing you.
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with a client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations.
Thanks. You know, I was thinking.
Go on.
The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the dolly I know would never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, fake or something?
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
What kind of company does this guy keep?
Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time.
I see.
Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they are in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Goddamn rooster. Yeah. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted for all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. Goddamn chicken. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. The memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. There we go.
Alright, we're done with the first one.
Yay, we're done with episode 1. Yeah, save our progress, please. Save it. Oh, shut up, man. God damn, that fucking turkey. But alright, I hope you... Turkey, what the fuck?
That's a rooster, you idiot.
Goddamn, took a while to figure that one out. Yeah, shut up. Alright, sorry for the very long episode, but hopefully we'll get back to shorter episodes. I don't know, I can't really say. This game will make us do long episodes. I mean, this is kind of a game or series that you usually do for streaming, but can't do that. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the series. Until then, see you fellow gargoyles next time.